Hello friends, good evening. How are we doing tonight? I hope you are all doing well and having a great evening, and thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're all doing well, and great to see you all as always. Sorry, my headphones just went super weird. There we go, back to normal again, which is great, so that is good. Now they're going super weird. This is super weird. I can like hear my mic and it's like really frustrating. But there, I think they're fixed, so that's good. Hope you're all doing well and having a great evening, and thanks for joining the stream again. Those of you that joined earlier on, how are we all doing? I've pinned the code for the raids if you'd like to join tonight, so I'll pin it right there and we'll get into the first one of the evening. We're going to just go for the Zygarde tonight. Again, trying to get this one. We did the Deoxys hunt earlier and didn't have any luck there, but hopefully we'll have a bit more luck tonight with the Zygarde, and we'll get in and try and set this one up. Chat, how are you all doing? Virtuous and Matt, Brandon, how are you doing? AO Geeks, I hope you are well, my friend. And gotta get that skinny Zygarde. Gotta get the skinny Zygarde. If anyone does want to join the raid tonight, we've got a pretty good path. So the code is 7181. And I'll start the hunt now and have a look. Virtuous and Matt, how are you doing? Short style stream. Yes, mate, we're trying it tonight. Danny, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you can hop in with us tonight. And Matt, how you doing? Your audio is really low. My ads blew my ears out. Is it really low? I thought I fixed it all. It's really frustrating if it is low. So is it still low? Is everyone else having issues with the audio? I know my audio when I came live went haywire, so let me know and I could try and adjust things on my end. Couldn't join earlier since I was sleeping, but hello, great luck. Thank you so much, mate. Like the stream, please, and thank you so much, Brandon. Hope you're doing well. Do you forget the Unite channel in Discord? Haven't found it yet. I have, mate. You've just literally reminded me now. Doxy's name, Big Bud Zygarde. Name it Corey. We should get it done. It's Jed Squad. How are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great evening, my friend, or afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Code is pinned in the chat if you'd like to join in with this one. And Ken, how are you doing, mate? And sounds good to you. Great to hear. Great. Thank you so much, mate. Adam, how you doing? Imagine if the Xerneas and Yveltal 100% in Legends the year. It would be wild. It would be insane, mate, if we do get them 100% form, or the mega forms. You know, I think mega forms would be kind of wild as well. And the Jets, how are you doing? Hope you get the shiny today. Hope so, mate. Who have we got in so far? Just 2 of us. Could we do with 2 of us? No, we need 3 minimum, because we need the Mantine, we need the Acelgol pickup, and we need the Swampert, and then we just blast through it. So if we run low on this one, I'll cancel out and we'll try again. And the Jets, how are you doing? I hope you're good. And Matt, I also have Zygarde in my raids if anyone wants to join me and I'm not able to join Lee. Is anyone trying to join and having a difficulty joining? Because if you are, then that might be a reason. So we've got the 3 there. That's good. We've got 1 more slot up and we still got a few seconds to go. So a little under a minute. So we'll sit and wait to try and get the 4 of us, because it does help if we've got everyone involved. It was amazing support in today's earlier stream. It was really great, wasn't it, Matt? It was absolutely amazing. So it was a really good stream. There we go. There's the 4th. Okay, great. We got the squad going. So someone needs to pick up the Mantine. And in the last match against the Zygarde, then just Wide Guard that entire time. We also need someone to pick up the Credilli, and also this, like, just pick up anything here. And then the first pickup's going to be pretty much the Acelgol, and then we're pretty much good to run to the Zygarde after that. I'll try next. My net doesn't like online services for Sword and Shield. Yeah, it's funny how like some people like just have issues with getting on. I mean, I have issues myself as well, so we'll see if we can get it in this first run today. And it's nice doing this without the as much as it's good doing like 2 hunts at once. It's kind of nice being able to concentrate and chat a little bit, and also do the raid and not have to worry about mashing a million buttons all at once. I shouldn't make any mistakes tonight. Keyboard tip, and these short streams don't translate well to desktop at all. Glad I could be here though. I'm glad you're here as well, mate. I think I would just like to try it. So today is just a bit of a trial thing with them to see how they go, and it's a little bit, it's nice for a Friday because it's just a bit of a bit more chilled stream where we can at least I can interact a little bit more and concentrate on the stream, and we can hopefully get through a bunch more of the raids a little bit easier. So we'll see how it goes tonight. So hard to read chat on a mobile for the short style stream. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. It's like it bunches up at the bottom, doesn't it? And then over the overlay. I think YouTube needs to fix it a little bit. I don't know how they're gonna like do it, but I'm sure because it's quite a new thing, they'll probably adjust the overlay somehow, make it a bit more manageable. But feedback like that's really useful. Dooms Redon, how are you doing? Did you get the shiny Deoxys? No, mate, we didn't earlier. We tried, but we are officially over halfway on max odds now. So, like, I think we finished on 4,200 resets today. So it could happen at any time. It really could, but we'll be back with it next week, which will be nice. But we are trying to prioritize it as much as possible at the minute. So I just thought Dynamax Adventure raids tonight. We said we'd do them earlier, so it's a little bit of a change from what we're normally doing on a Friday evening. A bit chilled as well, which is nice. How'd you do this type of rating? What are these Dynamax Adventure raids, Mascar? Is that what you're meaning? Veda, how are you doing? These vertical streams are popping off. So happy for you, Lee. I don't like the way I don't have an optimal viewing experience while the chat open though. That's the problem. I think everyone seems to like not enjoy how the chat overlay is in these vertical streams. And not having a way to like, there should be a toggle where you can toggle through a bunch of different views so you can kind of get the best one for you, right? Like, I think they're so new though. YouTube feel like they'll probably start playing around with some stuff to, I guess, make it a bit more viewer friendly. Yeah, man, I wish I could join at work. Oh, mate, what time do you finish? We might still be going by the time you're back. PC Isaac, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. How'd you do the Dynamax Adventure raids? So you need the Sword and Shield DLC, and you need to be in the Crown Tundra. As long as you're there, you can come to the max raid dens, and then you can join in if you get online, and then I can talk you through it next time we do a run to show you exactly if you're a bit curious on how to actually get into the raid and join. Got your stream running in the background. Shiny Masuda hunting in Sword. The missus just bought at me a beer. Good start to the weekend, mate. That's a perfect start to the weekend. What are you shiny hunting, Matt? Karut, how are you doing? This view's terrible on TV or PC. I can imagine on TV it's like, yeah, it's not ideal. The Hitmonchan's pretty good. Oh, we should have picked up the Aselgol. No, did no one pick it up? It doesn't matter. Makes it a bit quicker, but the Hitmonchan, I think the Bouffalont should pick up the Hitmonchan because it's got Ice Punch. So that'll make it a little bit easier for the end. But if we do future runs, someone needs to pick up the Aselgol because it's got Acid Spray and it makes it so much quicker just to run through the Zygarde. So you can Acid Spray twice and we can Blizzard twice and it's pretty much done. Alex, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, mate. I'm doing all right, my friend. Hoping that we get the Zygarde tonight. We've done 48 runs through so far, so maybe we get it tonight. I'm hoping we do. But I hope you're doing all right as well, mate. Ada, how has your Friday been? The Jets, can you turn off live chat and options so it doesn't impede view? You can turn it off, so that would kind of help, yeah. I guess it's for those that like want to follow along with the chat as well and be a bit more involved. Then I guess that's when it would be a bit more annoying to deal with. Going for Druddiagon and Sword. Matt, good luck with it, mate. Let us know how you're getting on with it. And if you do manage to see the shines, I send you all the shiny luck for tonight though, mate. Pika, ban you for a minute. Do you really want me to? Why do you want me to ban you for a minute? Ban you for 10 minutes. Just don't chat. I don't want to ban anyone unnecessarily. Man, you slimmed down a lot since the last time I saw you. Lexi. I wish that was actually true. Really, thank you so much for... I am ready for check. Thank you so much for subscribing. My friend was chill. I had planned to animate today, but ended up just snoozing on the couch. That sounds perfect, mate. Sounds ideal. Pika, yes, I love being banned. You're alright, Pika. We welcome you into the community. You don't need to be banned. Jose, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I will get the Hitmonchan Excellent, mate. Sounds like a good plan. But boy, how are you doing? Do you have any tips on how to get shiny Feebas in the teal mask? The hardest thing, I think, is getting the outbreak, because you really need the outbreak in the teal mask to be able to kind of like get the amount of encounters that you need. I like position. Once you've got the outbreak, it's you set up the sandwich outside, like drop a save as soon as you've got it, and then set up a shiny sandwich outside the cave on top by the crystal pool. And then when you go down into it, there's like a connecting tunnel between the two areas. I like to position myself in like one of the caverns and look through to the other side, and it seems to spawn a lot into the main cavern where you first come down into that area. And then just have patience, mate. I know it's like the worst thing to say, but like honestly, it's a really frustrating hunt. But you will eventually. What are we gonna go for? There isn't really anything. Robar, thank you so much for the. I'll go for the blunder policy if you missed the blizzard. Thank you so much for the. Oh, Matt, thank you so much for the gifted membership. There we go, and it goes to Rob R. So Rob, welcome to the Squirtle Squad. Matt, once again, thank you so much for the generosity, mate, and everyone in chat. We can all show Matt a big amount of love. I think the fighting type's the best one to go for because the Girder is easier than the bunny that we'll have to face in this next one. Mighty, I once saw a crazy strategy in doubles, Oricorio using Quiver Dance, and then the partner Lucario using Copycat to mimic the Quiver Dance, and then Oricorio uses Quiver Dance again due to its dancer ability. So fire, I love it. I love it. One versus one beat you. Pika will always get my way. I mean, if you keep going on about it, you probably will. I'm just saying, but it's the weirdest request I think I've had in a stream. I mean, I've had some weird no, we had a weirder request earlier on, so this is probably second. Timothy, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're having a great Friday. See you again anyway. Matt, okay, there we go. Right, there we go. Tell you what I'll do. There we go, Pika. I haven't banned you, Pika, but I've put you in timeout for 30 minutes. So there you go. That should suit both of us. You don't have to ban anyone. It's so weird, so weird. Coming into a stream, ban me. I guarantee it's like some bet. Brian, how you doing? Good to see you again. And you as well, my friend. Good luck with the hunt. Thank you so much, mate. If you want to join in tonight, be good to have you join us. But we might need some help with the Shiny Zygarde Hunt tonight. Nightmare, good evening. I hope you're doing well, mate. Or good afternoon, depending on what time it is where you are. Such a weird request. Are the odds really 1 in 100 for the shiny legend? Like, could it be this? Yeah, they are with the shiny charm. But it's not that easy, no. Essentially, it sounds very easy with the odds the way they are, but it's a lot more difficult than that. Like, you think ideally we should do like 100 raids and then we should get the Zygarde in one of those 100 raids, but it's not essentially how it works. Yeah. Right, no taking the Girder tonight and ruining it for everyone. It's the really good odds though, but I'm surprised. We did a bunch last night and we got not even a kind of a bonus shiny last night, which was a little bit sad. Sven, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Thanks for joining the stream tonight with us. And you'll be doing this again, so we'll probably do this. Will we do this? So Monday we'll probably do Hot Gold Soul Silver stuff to try and continue the shiny Oni Nuzlocke, and then maybe Tuesday we'll do Dynamax Adventure raids again for the Zygarde. It'll be Tuesday or Wednesday next week, one of the two. Right, okay. Mantine, it is your job to just why God as much as possible. Fingers crossed this is the run for Zygarde. I hope so, Timothy. That would be amazing if we do get it. Tony, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you as well. We've been in this type of layout more often, to be honest. I don't like it. It's so small on the PC. I'm just trialing it today, Tony, so we'll see how it goes. I understand on PC it's probably not the most ideal, but we'll see how it goes today. We did it earlier. It was pretty good, so we might just do it for certain streams. Agree with Tony. I don't like it either. And I'm on mobile. On mobile as well, yeah. Let's see how... I don't know. It's like so much quicker. So if we pick up the Acelgor, that's the first one. So for this run, basically, we need to pick up the Acelgor and then have the Cradily, the Swampert, and the Mantine. And it's pretty flawless with those four. And the Acelgor just acid sprays. Yeah, we're not really doing the damage that we need with the Swampert, but we'll see. The acid spray definitely helps us blast through it a bit easier. Got another shiny Tyrogue. Tyrogue is very cute and funny. It's like kindergarten kid wanting to act tough and the action movie hero. It's good. It's a cool Pokemon. I like it. What you plan to evolve it into, but nice shiny though, Mighty. Congrats. Cookie Boy, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Luckily, the quality of the stream has remained the same high level. Thank you, mate. I'm pleased it's all right. RecTX, how are you doing? Hitmon. Mine has to be top. Hitmon top, it has to be. I absolutely love Hitmon top. It's very cool. Had lots of success with it in like actually competitive play back in the day when it was viable, when Incineroar wasn't a thing, and Hitmon top was like the top dog really back then. But now it's now there's so many better options. Trooper SCU wants Zygarde. Join in with the raids if you can tonight. They're open to anyone, so if anyone wants to hop in with us when we're doing them, you're more than welcome. The Dynamax code to join in when we're starting up a new one is in the chat. It's pinned, so if you do and you can, more than welcome. Love the way Hitmon top does a little two-step dance. Yeah. It doesn't spin on its head as much though anymore. You know, it used to always be like spinning around. I love the coverage of Hitmonchan, especially with Iron Fist. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? I'd love to see Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee get mega evolutions. I think those would be really good. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll get any love. They are Gen 1 Pokemon, so there's maybe a chance there just because they're Gen 1 Pokemon, you know. Game Freak love Gen 1. You're going to commentate NAIC. I won't be at NAIC, mate, unfortunately. I would love to. I'd love to be asked one yet to do it. It would be absolutely amazing to do it. But no, I think the lineup's been announced, hasn't it? You've got Rose, Jake, Gabby, and Scott, I think, is the lineup. So it's a pretty solid lineup. It's really strong. So it's yeah, it should be a really good event. I mean, I would love, it would be one of the best things to be asked to go and cast at NAIC. I'd love to play NAIC as well one day. Be nice, because I always wanted to play like US Nationals back in the day, but never got the chance. I soft reset over a shiny Ho-Oh by accident. No, Lisa, that's like something I would do. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I really hope it doesn't take long until you can kind of get it back again. Give me Mega Dewgong. It really deserves some love. It definitely does, doesn't it, mate? Mega Dewgong would be great. I'd love to see it. I'm a fake Pokemon fan. Since I was a kid, I don't know. You can transfer Gen 3 Pokemon to Leaf Green. That's all fake. Nah, you were a true blue Pokemon fan. Trust me. Right, let's get this. Get that Beast Ball used. Professor Hulk, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you've had a good afternoon, my friend. Nice to see you again. If I host Zygarde raid and catch it, do I have to close the game in between to be able to catch it again, or is it just not keep it? Yeah, you just leave the raid and don't choose it, and then you'll be able to catch it again. So as long as you don't claim it at the end in this next screen, then you'll be able to take it away with you. Wadey, happy Friday to you as well. I'm doing all right, my friend. Good to see you, and I hope you're having a great Friday yourself. Nick, how are you doing, mate? Right, moment of truth. Have we got the shiny Zygarde? Of course it's not. Of course it's not. It's never going to be that for that number one. Okay. Let's get ready to boot up another run. Mighty, I already have a shiny Hitmontop, and it's my favorite. But I'll evolve it into Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee shiny's nice as well. Endure, knockoff, reversal, and upper hand. That set will be nasty. It also gets what's it? Unburden ability, doesn't it? Which is really nice. I used to be a really like cheese strat, which was quite fun to use with it. With used to use the normal gem, and then you would fake out turn one, and it would activate, give you the boost, activate the gem, and then you'd unburden ability would activate, and you'd be like in an absolutely monstrous position just to run through pretty much anything after that. Vincent, how are you doing? I hope you're well. G2 Arceus, I hope you're well as well, my friend. Thanks for joining the stream, and I hope you are both having a great day. So if you'd like to join the raid with us, this next one, the code is in the chat. It is pinned, but this is the code for this next one. We'll boot up and we'll get underway with the next run. How long does it take to play through the DLC until you can join those raids? I should finally finish Shield soon. So from a new save file, you can get to the Crown Tundra to the point of the Dynamax adventure raids in about an hour and a half from starting the game. So it doesn't take too long to actually get to this part. Of course, you probably, if you are wanting to do it for all the legendaries, it's probably worthwhile getting the shiny charm. Although not necessarily needed, because the odds are still really good in the Dynamax adventure raids anyway, even without the charm. Wadey, all good here, cheers. Brilliant, mate. Hoping to jump in with you in a bit. Excellent, my friend. We'll be gone for a little while, so hopefully you can get in on some of the next ones. Vincent, loved your video on the item print. I'm pleased it was helpful, mate, and I hope it continues to be. Thank you so much, though, for the kind words. And we might be doing another one, because I know there's a lot of requests for like the alchemy stuff and vitamins and things like that. So we might do a one final one just covering those items that we haven't on the channel yet. Right, squad, we got the next ones. I got Shiny Zygarde. Carter's, you actually got it. No way. Nice, congrats, mate. That's absolutely amazing. That's crazy. Awesome. That's wild. You got the Shiny Zygarde. Okay, at least one of us did. That is absolutely wild. That's amazing. Yo, Ryan, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're well and having a great Friday, mate. How do you feel about Pokemon game with the weather mechanics of Pokemon Go? As in, if it's raining in game, more water bug Pokemon come out. I would love to see that. I feel like it'd be like way more interactive. So it'd be nice to see them bring that into the main series titles. It's definitely something I could see them doing in like Legends Arceus for sure. The only shiny legendary that got on Dynamax Adventures was Latios. That's a nice one to get though. Really loved Latios when I was a little kid, and the soft mint color and the shiny is really nice. Yeah, it's a super nice shiny. Steven, I got Necrozma 0 speed in the sports ball thanks to your video about the printer manipulation. That's amazing, mate. 0 speed Necrozma, that is a crazy catch. That's awesome. Congrats on that. And in a sports ball as well. How many did you use? Catch rates on those legendaries in Scarlet and Violet are horrible as well. Isn't it static? Everyone gets a shiny. No, all of us. So it can be like anyone in the raid has like their own odds chance to get it. So like if I get it, it doesn't mean anyone else is going to get it. So Carter got it that time, which is like amazing, but I don't know. I don't think anyone else got it. Sakami, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, we're trying the virtual streams today. I hope you're having a great Friday though. Thanks for joining as always. I think the weather mechanics in Sword and Shield, certain like things appear under different weather conditions, but not like, I don't think you get like more water and more bug everywhere if it's raining in that area, you know what I mean? I think it's just specific spawns. So there is kind of that weather interaction, but it's not as close as to what it's like in Pokemon Go. Fine, I've been trying to learn Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, RNG Minute, but struggling. It's not the easiest one to pick up, is it? I hope it goes a little bit better the more we dive into it, Orion, and you have some success with it to get those shinies a lot easier. Right, let's blow this Aselgor. So I think whoever's got the Bouffalon should pick up the Aselgor in this one. And then we've got the Acid Spray, and it just gets a lot quicker from here on out. What am I drinking, Rob? Just water, mate. Just water. Or is it vodka? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Could be either. But no, it is actually just water. Yeah, my net won't let me join, but that's fine. Good luck. Oh, and I measured my hair after work, and it's 19 inches from the sky. Wow. Brandon, that's crazy. Man, you are like ready to donate right now. That's amazing, mate. That is really cool. Robin, what's my favorite Pokemon? It's always going to be Tyranitar, mate. Tyranitar is my favorite by far. Carter's channel, thank you so much for the subscribing. Carter as well, congrats on the Shiny Zygarde from that last run. That's incredible, mate. That is absolutely incredible. I hope we can follow suit in this next one and grab it ourselves. Imagine if you had weather affecting what mons show up but requires a Kyogre and Groudon could change it. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? And you had to use them, manipulate them to get different spawns in different areas. That'd be wild. I will trade you if you don't get it. Oh, Carter, no, you have to keep it, mate. It's such a hard one to get. It honestly is. It's like probably the hardest one out of all the Dynamax adventure raids to get. Definitely keep it. Treasure it, mate. I really appreciate the offer, though. It's very kind of you. Baku, how you doing? I can join. Yes, anyone's welcome to join. The raid code to join is pinned in the chat. So the next time through, just try and jump in with us. Robo Shark, thank you so much for the subscribe. Philip got the shiny Venipede, 349 eggs. That's not a bad amount, Philip. But still no shiny Caterpie, 630 SOS calls. It's gotta happen soon, Philip. Happy you got the Venipede though, so congrats on that, man. And good luck with the rest of those SOS chaining that you're doing. Wait, you can get Zygarde and put it in Pokemon Violet. Yes, you can, mate. No, you can't. No, Zygarde's not in the games. Yeah, what am I talking about? Zygarde's Zygarde, Xerneas, Yveltal on in Scarlet and Violet. Mats is hosting a Zygarde run of his own, so if anyone wants to join that one that's going on right now, let Mats know in the chat. Are you doing Lunala or Solgaleo after Zygarde? Matt, I would probably like to do the Solgaleo. I don't have Lunala yet in my game. I know we've I think Danny mentioned that they had it in their game, so I was gonna swap the Solgaleo with Danny and then get the Lunala at the same, like, after it. So but I'd like to do Solgaleo because we've already got it in the game as well. Before Indigo Disc, I hunted Duraludon and Sword, did Masuda method and got a shiny in 25 eggs. Rex room, that's amazing. Best Masuda hunting ever. That's what we like to hear. Such a small amount of eggs. I hope you didn't hatch like boxes as well. It's always the worst when you like, I know when I did the shiny Sobble in Scarlet and Violet, and I had like about what 5 or 6 boxes of eggs, Sobble eggs, and I got it on like the 7th egg or something like that. I was like, of course this happens. Carter, yeah, I play Pokemon Violet. I got Scarlet as my main copy, yeah. Jipperfint, how are you doing? I know hunting for Yveltal now. I got 2 shinies already today. Nice. Which 2 shinies did you pick up? Happy days. So Galeo's next on my list as well. Excellent, mate. We can jump in together and hopefully get the red lion. Such a great shiny as well. It's like not talked about enough. It's something I always forget about until like talk about the actual Pokemon. I'm like, its shiny's just absolutely amazing. Cody the Folf, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for joining the stream with us tonight. Dendonate and Kadabra, super nice shinies, both of them. Congrats, mate. I hope the shiny luck continues for you for the rest of the day. Stream, I did it where I collected 5 eggs while I hatched 5. So that's a super nice way to do it. So you weren't like overloaded afterwards. Most of the time it works where you are full up by the time the eggs in your party hatch. That's a nice way to do it. I've never really done it that way around. I always just sit in the picnic and just fill my boxes up and then go from there. How will the Deoxys giveaway work? I will put out so we'll do a stream where there'll be a giveaway code. So it'll just be you'll connect with the code online. It's a pretty annoying because there's a lot of people trying to connect with the code every time. But I just continually go back in on the same code and then I link up with people and I try and keep a list so we're not like getting double people coming in for 2 of them at the start anyway, so at least everyone can get one, and then we just keep going until everyone's managed to pick one up. It's the best way that we can do it, really, because it's a difficult way otherwise. I will do members only stream for those giveaways as well, so the members that do want to get them, it'll be a lot less busy, and then we can make sure that everyone does pick one up that wants one. I failed more than half of my raids. Is that in Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet? Got shiny Heatran, another shiny legendary Pokemon. If you want any card, I really appreciate it, mate. Where did you get the Heatran from? Was that from Dynamax Adventure Raids? That's amazing. What do we got? Yeah, we'll go for the water pledge. No, Corda, we didn't get the shiny Deoxys. I wish we did. Have to watch the stream later. No, we finished up, I think, about 4,200 resetting. Didn't get it, though. Just having a break from it for the rest of the night and doing some Dynamax Adventure Raids, trying to see if we can get the Zygarde for the rest of the evening. But Deoxys has not been caught. I wish it had. I wish it could sit here and be like, yep, we got it. That would have been incredible. But no. The hunt will continue next week, so yeah, sad. On Scarlet and Violet, I had to do boxes, but Sword and Shield, it's easier to do that method. It's weird that Masuda became more convenient and less convenient at the same time in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I agree. I prefer it with the daycare. I do miss the daycare. I think the picnic facility's fine, but the daycare's just, in my opinion, just so much better. Imagine if we got the Deoxys earlier. That would be absolutely crazy. Shadow, Glimmer, and Light Sage, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Still in the vertical, yes. Just for today. EMW, you're gonna hate this. I tried Shiny Hunt and Zygarde and it took me 20 days, 450 attempts with the Shiny Charm, but 70% of them are failed attempts. Oh, that is rough. I think the key to it, like we struggled a lot before we found this particular route, but like I think when you find a specific route for it with the right Pokemon, like it really does make it easier. So here we've got, where the Mantine is just going to wide guard the entire raid. The Acelgor we've got that can spam the acid sprays, so like 2 acid sprays normally, especially if we can get the item, the Life Orb, with a Swampert. If we can max with the Swampert, 2 max Hailstorm should be enough to pick up the knockout onto it. So the first one might activate it. If it doesn't, then the next one will be enough to pick it up. So this should be pretty quick to run through with this particular strategy. But yeah, I'm pleased you ended up getting it in the end, but that is absolutely brutal. 450 attempts, so many fails. I can feel you, mate. Was that EMW? Was that all solo as well? It definitely makes it easier if you're doing it like with others online, because it's near impossible doing it solo. Tonight is my first time at Masuda hunting in Sword. It's a much more streamlined process compared to Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, definitely is. On the bike as well. Best Pokemon for killing a Zygarde is Cryogonal, by the way. Yeah, it's very solid, isn't it? Set paths are just so nice for the bosses like Zygarde. I feel like, yeah, if you don't do a set path, it's just so much more difficult, isn't it? It's like a coin flip every time. But certain you can do it with a really awful team as long as you have Wide Guard user. That's 80% of the run, pretty much, yeah. Well, let's see how much this does. The life orb minus, oof, not enough. If you had help in hand there, that might just be enough to push it over the edge, but I don't think we've got it in the team. Polly, thank you so much for the good luck. I'm trying to get all the starter shinies in Scarlet. Got 9, but hit a wall of being fatigued from work, being miserable. Need to try and get back into it. I'm good luck with the rest of them. 9 so far, so you got like another 18 to go. Is that right? I don't know. No, more than that. More than that. Yeah, sorry. I'm way miscounting, but nice start though. And I hope you rest up. And when you get back to it, I hope you have a lot of luck just picking up the remaining ones that you need. Are you getting like just one of each starter, or are you getting like 3 so far you got the living deck sort of thing? But good luck whichever way you do it. EMW did it online. The Determined Ninja just got here, so it'd be pretty funny if this one was it. I hope it is. It'd be nice if it was. How do you do a set path? So Imagine Games, basically when you've got like a path like this, when we get to the check screen, if the Zygarde isn't shiny, we just reset our game. The only problem with doing that is you take a penalty of Dynite ore when you come back into the game, because the scientists like you abandon your team, so you have to pay a penalty if you want to continue. But it's kind of worth it just to keep the same path. Gooba's Gaming and Goo, I can't read the last bit. So long. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. And if you are sticking around on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it. Kid Combat, thank you also for the subscribe. But you can see how easy it is to do the Zygarde, and this is like pretty consistent. So this is what I mean, like it's so worthwhile just taking the penalty. And it's like the max that we're on now is 10 Dynite ore per one. Luke, how you doing, mate? Good evening to you, my friend. I hope you had a good Friday and enjoy the stream with us tonight. Denise, how are you as well? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Doing all right, thank you. Hopefully we'll see the minty white Zygarde tonight. Be good if we can get it. So you, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Baku, how are you doing as well? Right, moment of truth chat. Can we see the shiny Zygarde this time? This will be run 50. Hitmonchan is not good. Good, so no shiny so far, which is good. Come on, please be the white. It's not. So yeah, at this point, this is where we would just reset the game, basically, and then we just come back into it, and you'll see we'll get penalized with the some Dynite ore for our trouble. But we go. Day 519, still no shiny Shen Pao. Brandon, you'll get it eventually, mate. How many resets is that now? I named mine Colgate. Best name. I love it. If you find one, can you call it mint toothpaste? Chris, definitely. If we find it tonight, we'll name it that for sure. Right, let's take a penalty and then get on with our day. I'm hoping that we can find the shiny before we run out of Dynite ore, because if we don't, then we're going to have to give up this route, which would be pretty savage. But we've got a few more runs to go before we have to worry about that. So it'll be the same code again, the one pinned in the chat if anyone wants to hop in with us. The 7181. 7181. But did anyone that we did the run with last time get any shinies? Baku, yeah, you can join, be our guest to join, my friend. Got all the fully evolved ones. Nice. Gone for the baby forms. We'll see if I have it in time for a middle forms too. Nice. That'll be awesome, Polly. You have to keep us updated with how it's going. Good luck with them though. The Totodile is the the most annoying one I always find, because it's hard to get the outbreak for it. But once you got the outbreak, it's like worth just getting as many of them as you can from one. But it's also making sure that you've got like the Herbers as well. I'm hoping we get a new 7-star Terror Raid event this week, and it's a nice and easy one to farm through. Because I've kind of resisted, I've held off going for the Meganium because it's just so long to do. It's not really the best farm for Herba Mystica. See, Brandon is attempting the Professor Oak Chenpao Shiny Challenge. Only real Chads try that challenge. Let's go get that shiny, Crimson. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Ghost, kind of wish it was normal horizontal live stream. We'll be back with that next week, mate, for sure. Let's go, shiny Chenpao. Pika should be back soon, Rob. Yeah, definitely. We'll see if he pops his head in again. Ban me. Ban me. Going out after a shiny Alpha Eevee and Snorlax King Kai. Good luck with both of those. I recently got the shiny Alpha Snorlax in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It took me so long to get, but it was like such a great moment to finally pick it up after such a long time. What game is this? Jonathan, this is Pokemon Sword and Shield, but specifically Pokemon Shield. This is the Dynamax Adventure Raids. We can run through for all the legendaries, which Pokemon Scarlet and Violet lack, unfortunately, in their shiny forms. At every time you stream the ZYGARDE Hunt, I can also host for anyone to stream and join. And we can see who gets the ZYGARDE first. Yes, mate, let's do it. A little competition. A race, yeah. Can we get it? I think the fastest we can do it, like, probably is about 10 minutes with this squad. So we can do a good amount. Star Luna TV, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. I'm doing all right. Great to see you, Don. Thanks for joining the stream with us tonight. Do you have Joy-Con drift? No, I don't. I use an 8-bit DO controller, so I'm pretty safe with my no drift. That would be horrendous in anything like this. Imagine misclicking on, like, picking up the wrong Pokemon. To have a full raid for better odds to win. Yeah, you definitely need, I think you need like all 4 members really a lot of the time, at least 3. Been reasonably lucky with getting shinies on outbreaks without having to use Herba, but you're right, Totodile was a struggle. Yeah, it's just hard to get the spawn of it. Bossman, Asri and Carson, thank you so much for the subscribes, and thanks for joining us for the stream tonight. Poga Ninja, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you back again. Hope you had a good afternoon. Tony, would be nice, but I'm fine with NPCs. Yeah, the NPC. I mean, the NPCs in the Dynamax raids are so much worse than they are in Scarlet and Violet. At least the Scarlet and Violet ones kind of help you out a little bit. The ones in Sword and Shield, I feel, just like sabotage you most of the time. Star Luna TV, welcome. I'm Luna's other channel. I use them both equally. Nice. Well, I've been using this one a bit more now. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining tonight. It's great to see you as always. And I hope you enjoy the stream with us. And we managed to get the Zygarde while you're here tonight. Carters, that would be incredible, mate. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. I hope you have a lot of luck with getting a second one. That's crazy. Imagine if you do. Poga Ninja, good to hear. I couldn't pick up the Pokemon last stream because of the Joy-Con drift. It's a nightmare. That is absolutely... Have you got like any static controller that you can use other than your Joy-Cons? I guess you could use it like just attached to the Switch though, couldn't you? But then you can't use the Switch docked, which is a little bit annoying. Or does the drift on the Joy-Cons still affect you if you've got the Switch, even if the Joy-Cons are connected to the Switch? Pretty lucky. I've never really had, because I mainly play docked with a controller, so I don't normally play with the Joy-Cons too much, so I've never really experienced much Joy-Con drift before. David, good evening to you. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, mate. FA Cup predictions. Ooh, right, let me get some predictions out. What are we gonna say? Time of the match is tomorrow, because I know we're not playing. Okay, Man City, Chelsea. Man City 100% are gonna win. Oof, I say that, you know, coming off the back of that loss the other night might affect them. I can't see Coventry beating Man United. I just can't. But you never know, do you? I mean, the craziest outcome is going to be Chelsea Coventry final, which I'll not. I just don't want to see happen. I don't want to see, unless Coventry win it all, which would be amazing. And then Coventry would be in Europe next year, which would be absolutely wild. I want to see. I think it will be what everyone probably expects: Man City, Man United final, and then we need Man City to win so that Europa spot gets pushed down into the league. So Newcastle have a better chance of potentially getting Europe next year, which is what I'd like to see. But we'll see what happens. Imagine if Coventry win. That'll be a huge upset. What's the best Pokemon for these raids? You really want like an ice type, but the most important thing for the Zygarde is definitely going to be a wide guard user. So we've got the Mantine, which is going to be the thing that Mantine just does when we face Zygarde, because of all the spread attacks, it just keeps your team super safe. An ice type as well is definitely helpful. Stream looking great in mobile. Nathan, thank you so much, mate. I hope you're having a great day, and really appreciate that. Super nice of you to say, my friend, and I hope you enjoy the stream with us, however long you can stick around tonight. Zachary, how you doing, mate? I hope you're good. If we get enough people in chat who join me, I'll host the Zygarde again in one at the moment, and notify when I start again. Amazing, Zach. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are waiting. And WD-40, the Joy-Con sticks to help with the drift, but it's not a permanent solution. That's a good little tip though, if you are suffering from it and you've got some WD-40 sticking around. What are we going to go for? I'll go citrus berry. Get a little bit of health. If we get damaged, it might just keep us in the swing of it. Play handheld. Most of the time, because the dock stopped connecting to the TV. It's really frustrating that actually happened. And Light and Dronic, thank you. Leonardo and Alfin, thank you so much for the subscribes, guys, and for joining the stream tonight. I hope you enjoy it. If you do stick around. Which one have I picked? I can't see. Okay, we're fine. Pick the girder. That's good. Matthew, how you doing, mate? Shiny luck for Zygarde coming your way. Wish me luck on the shiny alpha Sliggoo. Good luck on that Sliggoo, mate. I really hope you see it sparkle tonight. Fly gliding over it, and it's just see the pop off of the sparkles. That'd be amazing, mate. But thanks for coming back, joining us tonight. I hope you have had a good afternoon, and hopefully we see both of us pull in some shinies this evening. Cryogonal has good special attack, a good special stab, ice move, and Zygarde has low special defense. Yeah, Cryogonal's really good speed stat as well, so definitely one to try and keep an eye out for. Rob, it is, the time here is 13 minutes past 8, so I'm like 5 hours ahead of you over in the UK. Got the rest of the day to enjoy. My Friday's nearly over. Cyrus, love the channel. Your item printer video was legendary. Mike, thank you so much, mate. Thanks for just coming into the stream and with that really kind message, mate. Really appreciate it, and happy to hear that the video was helpful. If we do any more on the printer, I hope it's as useful, and any other videos that you do check out. But just know I really appreciate the support, and if you can stick around, I hope you enjoy the stream tonight. Cryogonal is pretty much a Zygarde Slayer. Yeah, it's epic. I love Cryogonal as well. Got a wild cry as well. Why does this round look so similar to the last one? It is exactly the same as the last one. We're resetting, so we've got the same path. Shadow Glimmer and Ice Age, so it's because we can just absolutely wall through the Zygarde very consistently. I've been doing a Dynamax adventures for so long, I haven't been keeping track of the counts for my hunts. Star Luna TV, that's the one we'll be going to next. I really hope you manage to see it shine soon. The Red Lion. The magic the pop off you'll get when you see it on that summary screen at the end would be so good. So good. Did they find a path with both Pelipper and Mantine, two ice type attackers, Cryogonal and Dragonair? below on ores. That's so annoying. It's typical, isn't it, when you find that path and you've got no ores. Reese, UK, yes mate. How you doing as well? I hope you're having a good Friday. Zygarde doesn't look like a ground dragon. No, it definitely doesn't, does it? I can definitely see like the ground type into it, but the dragon typing, I guess it's kind of yeah, I don't know. It's like more pure dragon, pure ground, I should say. And then I guess more dragon when it's complete form. The red lion, yeah, I love shiny Solgaleo. And Riezo, yes, AM, anyone's more than welcome to join the raid. The Dynamax code that we're using tonight is pinned in the chat, so if you wanna jump in on the next one, just bang it in and try and hop in with us. Janice, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Loved your item printer video. I haven't played for the past few weeks, but I'll definitely give it a try soon. Good luck with it, mate. Definitely recommend when you're first trying it out to get the item gacha tool that was developed by Caphonics. It's linked in the video. It'll just help you if you're trying to get the seed for specific item drops. It'll just make it easier to see if you're like maybe a second too early or a second too late, if you're not hitting the right one. Just really helps out with that. So hopefully it's helpful, mate, and happy farming when you get around to going for the items. And yeah, I started to lose track when doing my Dynamax shiny hunts. Still doing Rayquaza, but I think I'm probably around 50-60 wins and no shiny yet. Danny, maybe tonight's the night that you're gonna get it. I'm so bad at keeping track when I'm not like streaming. I kind of just go like autopilot mode and just try and get through as many as I can and then try and hazard a guess. The only one I've done recently is that Latios one, because it's just been such a long hunt. And because I'm recording all the content for a video that I'm doing, I went back through the first video after I hadn't got it and I counted all of the resets. It's painful. It was worth it. It was worth it. Just to know. Sarah, yes, I do. What's your favorite? What is your favorite anime? Is it 1 in 100 for just the legendaries? For anyone? It's for anyone in the raid, Reese. Yeah, so it's really good if there's any of the other Pokemon that are available through the max raids. And that's why it's good to pretty much catch any of them, because you can essentially get any of them be shiny at the end, which is always good. Speaking of BDSP, I still haven't gotten shiny Shaman, Arceus, or Darkrai. I'm with you on that one. I still need to go after the Shaman and the Arceus. Well, we're kind of in the middle of the Arceus hunt, right? But I still need to go after that and the Shaman. Do you stream kind of Friday? It is, Joe. How are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great day still. And thanks so much for joining again. Hopefully tonight is the night we break the shiny curse, and that would be nice. Set us up for a good start next week for sure. Right, one more blow to take down the Zygarde. Hi. That's yeah, I hope you know I'm saying hi to you. Favorite anime is 7DS. Nice. I got asked earlier. I was like, I find it really hard to like name my favorite. Got so many that I do love, so never seen any of 7DS though. I'll have to flick through Crunchyroll and have a look for it on there. If it's on there, I'm pretty sure it will be. Yeah, the odds are really good, but the raids themselves are pretty slow to get the encounters. That's why I always prefer like the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon wormholes. Just because you can get through so many resets in such a short amount of time compared to this. And Danny, pretty close to finishing PLA, then can start BDSP. I'm going to wait, Danny, until you're at the point in hunting for Arceus, and we're going to do it together. Right, let's see. No shiny, no shiny. Chat, let's all wish really hard for the shiny Zygarde. Please, come on, this one has to be it. Ah! It's not. Okay. Well, we'll go again. We'll go again. High School DxD is a close second. You know why? Yes. Yeah, the Dynamax Adventure raids are really good. Yeah, the shiny odds are really good for them. It's just that's kind of time consuming, even though you've got like really good odds. They kind of even out with like some of the others. And subscribe from Hi. Thank you so much, Hi, for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. And hope you enjoy the stream with us for however long you can stick around tonight. Did anyone else that was in the raid there manage to pick up this shiny Zygarde? I'd love to get the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon someday. I really do want to hunt the wormholes. Yeah, it's one of my favorite ways to hunt. I really enjoy it. It's definitely, if you can pick those games up, it's definitely worth it to just be able to get the shiny legendaries that you can get from those games. Pretty much get everything except from Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma. Okay, chat, we'll go with the same code again for this one. We need that toothpaste, boy. We definitely do, Danny. And Lisa, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And L plays, would you prefer Scarlet or Violet? Definitely Scarlet, I think, just for the past Paradox Pokemon. How'd you join the battle with you? So you would go in the same way with the scientist. You can say anything, and then you come into this screen, and then you press the plus button, put in the same code that I've pinned in the chat, and then you look for the raids, and then it should connect you up with this one of ours to be able to come in. Sarah, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Poga Ninja, got the pin in. Hopefully I get in this battle. Hopefully you have. It's so small on my screen, I can't really read who's actually in the raid with us. Area 51 attempts, yeah. Hopefully number 52 is the lucky one. Just ordered Pokemon Green. Hot on eBay. Going to be interested in using Google Translate to play through. Denise, that's so exciting. I love that. You'll have to let me know how you found it. You use like Google Translate with your camera just over it all the time. I don't know if you could get like one of those kind of annoying to play it like that, but you could get one of those the phone, you know, the camera things for your phone that you like the arms, and position it over the Game Boy, so you've got it on the whole time to translate the text in real time as you go. Yes, Matt, I will. I'll check. I haven't had a chance to go in and check my friend requests. I'll have to go in and add and accept them. Is there a place in the UK that sell Pokemon 3DS and Pokemon Bank? Oof. You could check eBay, and that's probably the best bet for like that combination, because I would guess CX, which is probably the next best bet, or the sort of place that would probably get a 3DS and then factory reset it, so you would lose all of the apps installed, which is like kind of frustrating right now, because you know they're the apps that you would kind of need. But at the same time, I mean, the other alternative is to not get, because you're probably going to get charged like through the nose for those, just getting those apps. What you could do is just buy a 3DS, any 3DS, and then put custom firmware on it, and then put those apps onto it. You'll still be able to use Pokemon Transporter and Bank until they get shut down, even if you got custom firmware on your hardware. So that's an option. Good man, preferring Scarlet. Agree with Scarlet. Love the channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, L Players. I really appreciate it. Team Scarlet all the way though, mate. Paradox fossils. I read. We need them, don't we? I can't believe we got no new fossil Pokemon really in Scarlet and Violet. Would you be able to join the raid if you already caught the legendary? Yes, you can, but I don't think you're going to be able to catch the Zygarde at the end. You'd still be like, if it's in the same save file, you wouldn't be able to catch it, which is kind of, yeah, not ideal. I love my 10% Zygarde form in Go, and I hope they keep it that way. Just keep it locked in there forever. 10% Zygarde is very cool, especially the shiny one. Andrew, hello from Jakarta. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're well and having a great Friday. Time for some ranch. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. You ever used a switch up device for auto shiny hunt? I haven't, mate. I've seen them though. They do interest me, but I've never used one. It's a bit like is it the old Dino stuff that you can do as well? I I've seen some stuff recently on the Ordino with the item printer where you can kind of set up the Ordino to do specific timings with the date and times that we've got from the new research for specific things. So that's kind of cool, but I've never tried it myself. I hope it works out. If you do try it, Denise, I hope it works out. I know I just used that tool so much in Japan when I was over there, and it was really useful. James, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Is it time to get the Squirtle Squad glasses on? Do we get the Squirtle Squad glasses on? We're not gonna wear them tonight. Are we gonna? If we get the Zygarde, we'll put them on for the rest of the stream. That's a promise. It's a promise. We'll put the most ridiculous glasses ever on. Lexi, damn Scarlet supremacists in here. Violet all the way. I understand the choice of Violet though. It's still a good game. No, Nathan, we did a stream earlier today, so that was the first one I ever did, and this is the second one. So I've not been able to do really longer streams this week during the day. We do early streams, but I've not really been able to do any longer ones this week, so I'm trying to make up for the time doing some extra ones in the evening this week when I've been able to. The second one, I'm kind of enjoying it, to be honest. I like it. It's like really simplistic. It's been good so far. What do you think of it? Any feedback's very useful, of course. James, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Adrian, how to download? Which what were we talking about, Adrian? And do you play Pokemon Go? I do, yes. Yeah, just wish I lived in an area where I had more stuff going on. And you playing Pokemon Go Fest 2024? I probably will take part when it's going on, but I won't be traveling out to anywhere to specifically take part in this stuff. I'm really sad. I missed out on I was away when London was on last year, so I missed out on it. So I'm hoping it comes back to the UK next year. It'd be nice if it does. Carson, how long have you been hunting? We've been doing this Zygarde one on and off for what, about a few weeks now. Like on and off, because we've been kind of changing in between doing some other hunts and this, but this week we've been like concentrating on it. Last week we didn't stream. Did we stream last week? No, we didn't, because I was just back from EUIC, so it was a little bit of a break between streams because I casted for VG for EUIC, so the week before that. If anyone can join Lee in this raid, try general. Join online between attempts. If you encounter features in game, it will be a good path. I don't want to be rude posting cards. That's cool. Oh wait, can you download this game? I guess the eShop is probably the place to go for it. On the Switch. You prefer Sword or Shield, and also Zacian and Zamazenta? I personally prefer Sword, but I don't know if that's just because that was my main copy. And Zacian I definitely prefer. Even though I like Zamazenta, I just prefer Zacian. Yeah, I don't know. The offensive. Shiny I'd love to hunt, and Violet is Alolan Sandslash. I have the DLC for Scarlet, but not Violet. That would be a nice one to go after. That's the same with me. I've never really I've never finished the DLC for Violet yet. I've still got to go, and I still need to finish the Teal Mask, and then I've got all the Indigo Disc to do in my Violet copy. Just never, I haven't felt the need to go and do it yet, but that would be a super nice hunt to do. Yeah, I agree. Nathan, well, you're already a pro at it. Lee looks so good. Oh, thank you, Nathan. I really appreciate it, mate. That's super kind of you. TBG Eric, how are you doing, mate? Man, I'm trying to get this game for months, but I don't know how to download it. Like, from where? Have you got a Switch, Adrian? If you've got a Switch, then you'll be able to go on the eShop and get it. But I would honestly try and pick it up secondhand from somewhere rather than paying like full price for it. If you can pick it up secondhand, you're going to be able to like get it for like half the price, because it's still full retail price in the stores. I know people that have bought it like like I've had to pay through the nose for it, which you'd think at this stage, because of the age of the game, it might be a little bit cheaper, but it seems to be still super expensive. But if you can pick up a physical copy for like, you know, $20-30, that'd be good, because then you've got the DLCs to buy on top of it as well. You got to think, like, can I download on mobile? I don't think so. I don't know any, I haven't heard of any emulators on mobile for Sword and Shield. There may be, mate, but I don't know. It'd be pretty wild if you could get Sword and Shield on a mobile. That would be pretty epic. I like Zamazenta more because he still does a lot of damage. He definitely does a lot of damage. I tell you what, Sarah, with the new Regulation G in VG that's starting next month, I think Zamazenta is going to be a real sleeper pick. I think it's going to be very strong. There's been performing pretty well so far from what I've seen of it, so I'd imagine it will do pretty well. I think Zacian's going to have a hard time. It's not going to be anywhere near as powerful as it was in Sword and Shield. So Melmetal Push World, how are you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Friday. Thanks so much for joining the stream with us tonight. How do modded 3DSs work? There's so many guides then on YouTube. They're really easy, straightforward to follow. And then you can just find the relevant files that you need for Pokemon Bank and Transporter. There's probably Reddit threads and stuff that would be helpful for that as well. Pokemon Ninja, can I be in your next battle? For sure. Love you to join. In my experience, just looking for physical copies of the games, anything Pokemon is expensive. Even my copy of Dungeon Blue Team, I still spent like $50. Wow, Soul Silver has almost turned. Is Soul Silver actually that expensive now? That's crazy. That's crazy. Lando Eye is the best counter Zamazenta, John. Yes. Lando Eye, so good. Still probably going to terrorize that format as well, because like you look at a lot of like the regular restricteds in the format, like they're like base 90, that base 101 speed that Landorus Eye has, so good. S-Mac, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, S-Mac. I hope you're having a brilliant day, and thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream, and I hope you continue to have a great birthday. Scott, oh, how you doing, mate? Great to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday, mate. It's been a little while. I haven't seen you for a long time, mate. But I hope you're keeping all right. You listen, follow Pokemon Riddler's Leakers. And I do, yeah. I love all that stuff. I regularly watch TyranoTube as well. I love his content. Have done for a long time, but I haven't kept up with the recent stuff so recently. Like I would say the last like 3 weeks, because he's been absolutely on a tear putting content out. So I'm a little bit behind on all that, but I love all those theory videos and speculation and things like that. In VG, if you want to win with your favorite, you need to like the meta. Yeah, well, this is true a lot of the time. Don't use your Butterfrees and things like that. What's your favorite form of Zygarde? I like the 50% form, if I'm completely honest, Chris. What about yourself? That's probably my favorite one. Ninja, how to join. So when we go in to set up the next raid, that's when you need to go through. You need to make sure that you're connected online, and then also go into a raid with the scientist, and then on the screen where it says invite others, you need to press the plus, put the code in, and then invite others. Could this be the one? I have every physical game for the DS and 3DS. Nice. Spent quite a bit on those indeed. Want to get GB and GBC as well, but they are crazy expensive and run out of battery. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I was looking again at copies of Platinum last night, and I'm like, they're so expensive. I might take a trip to CEX at some point in store and have a look there, but I'm like £110 for Platinum is just so much money. That's like probably one of the cheaper ones. Right, chat. Moment of truth. Is this Zygarde the shiny one? Right, here we go. It's not. It's not. We run again. got being called into work a lot, but I'm back to normal now, hopefully. Oh, good to hear, mate. Hope you've been keeping all right, though. I mean, a past Keldeo would be insane. A past Keldeo would be wild, wouldn't it? It feels like they could do that as well, because what they've done in Scarlet and Violet as well, like continuing it on. If you get the past and future Terrakion and, you know, the other Justice, Swords of Justice trio, then it makes sense that Keldeo gets a past and future form as well. Right, let's take a penalty for this and then get this next one set up. Charles, no, we didn't get the Deoxys earlier, mate. We'll be back to that next week. Unfortunately, we didn't get it today. Sending energy. Thank you so much, Matthew. Appreciate it, mate. Right, if anyone would like to join, just use the same code as we have been all evening. And we'll hop in and get another one underway. Not worth it for me with the GBA and GBC, as the save files will go away along with the battery. Not the GBA ones, Matt. You're kind of safe with those Generation 3 games, because even if the battery runs dry in Gen 3 games like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, the save doesn't, you don't lose the save. You just use the ability to use like the in-game time events, so like the clock and things. Anything clock based like berries and stuff like that won't work, but your save will be safe on those. And I'm pretty sure Fire Red Leaf Green use flash, so they don't use like an internal battery, which is good. So that's the plus about those Gen 3 games. But you're right, for like any Gen 1, Gen 2 games, you're reliant on the battery then, and it's brutal. CEX is wild. The prices are super high for Gen 1.5 games. Yeah, I think someone mentioned yesterday that like Platinum was like £85 from there, which is like pretty cheap compared to what prices are like on eBay. Still fun to have complete DS, 3DS and Switch collection. Definitely, Matt. Really nice collection. No, Terrence, we haven't. You know what? Like this week when we've been doing the Zygarde raid, we haven't had a single bonus shiny. We have had quite a few on the previous streams where we've been doing this. Like we had Slowbro. We got a Molpico as well. One of the runs. We've had like a decent amount of shinies, but we just have not had any this week. It's just been super dry spell, but hopefully it changes at some point tonight. So when they released Shiny Zamazenta, I got the card, but didn't know it expired. Oh no. All I have is a physical card for it, not the actual mon. Nathan, I did exactly the same with the Xerneas years ago. I've still got the card somewhere, and it's still got the scratch, like unscratched. I didn't realize it expired. Did exactly the same, and I'm so gutted about it. Like almost keep the card as like the memory to be like, I still kind of technically have this shiny Pokemon, but yeah. Savage. I'm sorry, mate. I hope they do the shiny again, or they at least give us a way to shiny hunt it in game at some point. Did you hunt anything else in Dynamax Adventures? I got Lugia. The last one I got, the shiny in Dynamax Adventures, was Lugia, which is really nice. So very happy with that one, because that's a one of my favorites. But this is like my second, so my Sword's my main card. So I've done the majority of the Dynamax Adventure raids in Sword. So this is why we're on Shield. I haven't really done much in this my second save here. Do you feel that Pokemon mystery gifts in Scarlet and Violet are not great as Sword and Shield? Yeah, 100%. I mean, Sword and Shield mystery gifts were pretty epic, and the events, like the raid events, were really good as well. They might have not been great for like the specific Pokemon that we were able to get, but like the increased shiny chance raids that we had constantly, and they were like always very consistent as well with when they dropped. I feel like they were better. And like we got the Zeraora raid event as well, which is incredible, the shiny Zeraora, so that you had all of these like really cool events running in Sword and Shield all the time. But it's been so like staggered with Scarlet and Violet. It just feels, yeah, so disjointed. I definitely feel like Sword and Shield was probably better. Although then you look at like the mass outbreak events, which have been a lot of fun. But we just haven't had enough of them. Like, I thought when they announced that first mass outbreak event that they would be like a regular thing to fill in for when, you know, they didn't have a raid event on for a weekend. Like this week we've got nothing, and it would have been perfect just to do a mass outbreak event. It's like someone forgot to put the notif out on Sunday, and now they're like, it's too late, we're gonna have to have a break week. But yeah. What Pokemon game do you think I am playing just now? Okay, Scotto. You have a guess. Platinum. That's what I'm gonna guess. Noibat. Okay, you playing Sun and Moon then? Are you? Same with me. I have scratched it off. I was spiked. Just keep it, yeah. Probably be worth something someday, mate. You might be able to get some money for it. Take away some of that pain that we incurred when we found out it had an expiry date. Ah, Poke Ninja. Try again on the next one, mate. I hope you have a bit better luck with it. Problem with Sword and Shield, sometimes the connections are a bit hit-y-miss. 1 outbreaks with increased shiny odds for antenna forms. That would be amazing, you know. I really want like a mouse haul, tandem mouse outbreak. I think they would be cool with shiny increased odds. That would be a nice one to get. And also as much as like people that have already got the 3 segment to Dunsparce, I would like us to get Dunsparce raids as well, so it would make it easier for getting like lots of shiny Dunsparce in a short amount of time. Pokemon White, mate. You got a shiny Noibat and ZYGARDE Hunt a while back. Oh, we got a shiny Noibat. We did, yeah. We did, you remind me. Yeah. Pokemon White. Nice, Scott. Hope you're enjoying it, mate. It's such a good game. Melmetal Push World. Was it for a Zygarde raid as well, or was it not? White 2 is a game for heroes. Yeah, White 2 is an absolute gem of a game. One of the best. It'd be nice if we do. I still am hopeful that we'll get like an announcement for a remake of Black and White this year. I mean, the best possible scenario would be it's not a remake, it's Black and White 3. But I feel like that's like, it's just a bit too hopeful, I think. I don't know if we'll see that. Metal Push World, you have the 3 segment form, nice. And Leanne, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. I hope we get the shiny too. Liam, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're having a great Friday. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream. Charles, Tandemaus is going to be the death of you. I've caught 7 shinies and they've all evolved into the 4-member household. Mate, I've had exactly the same. I gave up in the end. I was like, I'll come back to this at a different point. Never had that 3 family form yet. I hear that some events are strictly connected to e.g. GameStop or Pokemon Center. Some countries do not even have the chance to get those without asking for strangers online. Yeah, that's true. I feel like it has improved with... That's the one thing that's improved with Scarlet and Violet. That they've done way more online mystery gift events where they've been like exclusively available to everyone worldwide rather than have them in game stores and stuff like that. And I feel like that's a really good step forward, because it kind of sucks when you have these like really cool mystery gift events, but like you say, they're in one country at like a GameStop and you need to physically go to the store to get the code, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty rough. So hopefully they continue to do like more online, which is a bit more inclusive for everyone. Because I want to give you my shiny look. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. I will take it all. We're having a big shiny drought at the minute, but it's got to end at some point, right? Hopefully it is tonight. Hope the Black and White game isn't chibi. Philip, I think it won't be, you know. I really do. I think it'll be a completely different art style to what everyone's expecting. I don't think it'll be what anyone does expect, but we'll have to wait and see if we get one at all, you know. With the odds, you should have gotten 2 shinies so far, right? No, we're about halfway through to full odds, So technically. Megan, thank you so much for the subscribe, as well as Shy Guy Fan and Mr. Edward as well. Thank you so much, friends, and I hope you are tuning in and joining the stream. I hope you enjoy it with us all tonight. Melmetal Push World. I have a family of 3 shiny. Nice. That is a flex. Such a cool Pokemon as well. One of my favorite. This is my EUIC. I picked up a bunch of pins, but this has got to be my favorite pin that I got in EUIC. Will it focus? There we go. It's such a cool pin set. I love it. It's like one of my favorites. So I just love Dynamax. They had the plushes there, but I didn't pick one up, and I wish I had. They had like the family of 4 and then the family of 3 plushes for Mousehold and Dynamax. They were so nice. Big regret. Have you ever used the Pokemon in a Nuzlocke that you didn't like before? Playthrough that you grew to really like after using it? Yes, many times. So Spoink is definitely one that I used in like Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald playthroughs that I absolutely love now. And then into Grumpig, which I was never that crazy about before. It's annoying because I can't max for a while. I kind of got to hope that these blizzards hit. But yeah, it's funny when you do like Nuzlocke like that, Polly, and then you're just like use the Pokemon, you're like, actually this Pokemon's like really great. I like the art style from Let's Go Pikachu. I mean, John, it's hard to even look past that. It still looks so good now. It would be such a good engine just to use that for any remake, wouldn't it? Wouldn't mind if Black and White 3 was the same art style. Me too. I still stand by, like I've said it for the longest time, it's like still one of the best looking Pokemon Switch games. It's such a nice looking game. Even going back in now and playing it, you think it's just for how simplistic it is. It looks so good. 4 times 50 is 200, right? Since you have a 4. Actually, yeah, when you put it like that, Nathan, yeah, you're right. Your math is better than mine. Have over 40 shinies on Scarlet. Nice, mate. Hope the shiny look continues. Dynamax design grew on me with time. Also love it. Simple and fun idea. Yeah, it's really great. They had some really nice, when I was in Japan for Worlds last year, they had some really nice like wall art of like Dynamax and Mousehold around Yokohama. It was really cool. I think that's when I was like, I really had this massive appreciation for it. It's a very cool Pokemon. What happens if you get the shiny that isn't Zygarde? Do you still reset? Yeah, I'm going to reset the game just to keep, because I mean, the Pokemon that we're encountering aren't anything like super special, so I'd be happy just resetting over them, just to keep the route for now at least. It's not ideal, but I feel like the route's more important than anything other than Shiny Zygarde. Grandmaster Funk, how are you doing? Thank you so much, mate. I hope you're having a great Friday, and thanks for joining the stream with us tonight. Joe G, what do you think about Arceus? A Legends Arceus, I love it. It's one of my favorite games. Really do. Metal Push Will, Charmander is your enemy. Charmander. It's the first time I've ever once heard anyone say that they're not a big fan of Charmander. It's normally like everyone's favorite. Matthew, this is the one I believe. I hope you're right, mate. What's the best cluster Pokemon? Ooh. I'm gonna say Dynamax because I've just been talking about it and it's the first thing that's just popped into my mind. What about you, Scott? Ifria, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Thanks for joining the stream. Samu, how are you doing? Nathan, just means that saving the shiny for Zygarde, just the shiny we all want to see. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully we do get it. Zygarde is worth resetting shinies when you have a good path. Oh, for sure. I agree 100%. James, thanks for that lush collection of emotes as well. Is that like 2 Politoads in there? I can't quite make it out. It's a nice emote though. I love that the Chan is the one that maxed as well. I like Charmander, but I've done over 5 sound. Over 5 and you still had no luck with it. Oh, that is rough. I hope you manage to pick it up soon. Already caught Zygarde, can it still catch the shiny one? No, AB Gaming, unfortunately not. If you've already caught it in your save file you can't catch it again. It'll just disappear, unfortunately, which is like really frustrating. There we go. Good job, team. Let's see if this one is the one. Need to remember to use the beast ball on it every time that we do this. How good would a shiny beast ball Zygarde be though? Sending you all the shiny luck. Thank you, Stefan, and I hope you're having a great Friday as well, my friend. Thanks so much for hopping in and joining. Ellie Kid took me further than Scarlet. So hard to tell the difference. Tell you, Charcadet was one of the ones that took me absolutely ages to get. I want to say it took like nearly 10 sandwiches to get Charcadet, which just seems crazy because it's such a good spot for it, but it took me forever to finally get Charcadet. It was a good 9 months after the game dropped before I even managed to pick one up. Right, moment of truth, chat. Selgo isn't, Hitmonchan isn't, Guru isn't, it's a Zygarde. It is not. Did anyone else have any luck there? Oh man, still no shinies again. That is rough, but it is what it is. 53 checks. Grandmaster Funk, it's great to have you here. Great to have you here, my friend. Phalanx has got the best cluster Pokemon. I've never been the biggest Phalanx fan, to be honest. It's got a nice shiny, but I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of it. Right, we will go one more time. See if we can get it again. If you'd like to join anyone, the code is pinned in the chat, but I'll be putting it in on the screen in a second. So hop in if you can. And we'll try once again for this Zygarde. 1817181. Right. GL, HF, everyone that joins. Shiny Hitmonchan, Keyboard Serpent, nice. Congrats, mate. That's a nice one to get. I have shiny Registeel, Regi Ice, Regigigas, and Regirock. Super nice shinies, all of them. Registeel, probably my favorite out of all of them for those. Flash Hunter, how you doing? I hope you're good and having a great Friday. Thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream with us tonight. Hope you're having a good day though, and enjoy the stream for however long you can stick around. Brainiel, are you resetting to get the Beast Ball back? No, we're resetting to get the same path back, so we've got the exact same route every time. So because the selection of Pokemon that we've got, and we can pick up, so we pick up the Aselgo on the first turn. That's got Acid Spray. And then we've got the Mantine with the Wide Guard, and then either Cradilly is one of the last ones that we've got access to. And then basically the strategy is against the Zygarde, we Wide Guard, we Acid Spray with the Aselgo, and then hopefully Swampert is the Pokemon that maxes and then just spams Max Hailstorm, and we can run through it in like 2 or 3 turns. So basically resetting on that summary screen where we can check for the shinies at the end takes us back to the start, and we have the same run of Pokemon every time. So in that way, the only problem doing that is that we have to pay a penalty of 10 Dynite ore every time we do it. I mean, it's less the first few times, but it maxes out and caps out at 10 when you've done it enough times. Same with Gothita. Yeah, Gothita is so difficult to spot, isn't it? Like Vigoven one more time, Matt. Need to get the high vis on. One more time. Vigoven. Plain Rain, how are you doing? This is modded version of Sword and Shield. That the odds are one. No, it's not, mate. This is just a normal, regular version of Sword and Shield. So the 1 in 100 odds are possible with the shiny charm. I think they're like 1 in 400 without the shiny charm, and then the shiny charm takes those down from there. So it's not modded. It's just, yeah, if you had the game, you'd have the same odds. The other one is Execute. Yeah, Execute's a really good one, Scott. I like that one for sure. Yeah, I'll get behind that one with you. I don't enjoy hunting in Scarlet and Violet so much anymore. The game performance, and how it easily kills the fun a little. Rather do some soft resets, alpha, PLA, permutations, so Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that a lot. Right, we've just missed some subs. So, Nacha Hernandez, thank you so much. And Paul Antai, thank you so much for the subscribes and for joining. If you're joining the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us. I really appreciate the subscribe and hope you are having a great Friday. Shout me out one more time. Grandmaster Funk, always, mate. Appreciate you being here. Vicky, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. Yeah, Plain Brain, it's really good odds, especially for, I mean, that's for anything that you encounter in the Dynamax Adventure raids, but you're primarily going after the legendaries, so it's really good for hunting the legendary Pokemon. Definitely worth picking up a copy if you want to get any of the legendary Pokemon in their shinies. It's a decent way to do it. Don't forget Wishy-Washy. I'd also consider that a cluster Pokemon. Kind of. I agree with you, Charles. Yeah, 100%. Because I don't know how many mini Wishy-Washies it takes to form the big one. Such a cool Pokemon. Mats, I've seen it. I've seen it, mate. I watched it after you dropped a message about it. I went and watched it. Britain's Got Talent. I know who you mean. I never saw it before though, but now I know. That's why I said about the high vis jacket. One more time. Jude, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for dropping in and joining us tonight. Shiny diffusion, it doesn't change at all. Is it not a slightly different blue color? Cathal, Drew, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Friday. And thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream with us tonight. I hope you're having a good day and enjoy the stream. However long you can stick around with us and maybe we see this Zygarde shine tonight. What did you think about it? It was funny, mate. It's funny. Did he win? Was he like the winner that year? Seems crazy if he did win it. Grandmaster Funk, too kind. I couldn't agree with you, but I do appreciate the very kind words. Did you get the Arceus in BDSP? I think I saw some lives. Mine took around 2,700. That's not a brag at all. That's like, it's a lot of resets, but it's a nice amount for Arceus, like about halfway. A bit over halfway, but nice. Congrats on getting it. I haven't got it yet. No, we've still got to go after the Arceus. But we've got so many of the hunts at the minute that are like on the games, which are a little bit iffy with when, you know, Bank is going to close at some point this year. So I want to try and get those Pokemon in the, you know, Gen 1 to 8 games that we can transfer up to Scarlet and Violet done as soon as possible. And then like come back to the Arceus a little bit later because it's not really that time constraint with Arceus like there is on some of the other ones. Jude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. 1 minute per reset for Arceus is fun. Oh, mate. Brutal, isn't it? The loading times. I don't know why the loading times in BDSP are so bad. They are terrible, though. No luck on the shiny Nickit. Currently at 677 encounters. We both need the shiny luck. Takumi, I hope you see that shiny Nickit soon. 677 encounters. That is a lot. I feel good though. I feel like you're gonna get it very soon, so just keep going with it. Persistence will be the key. Goddess channel, how you doing, mate? Back again. Hope you're doing good. Well, we're home to play some Crown Tundra right now. Sub Vadaverse, awesome. You plan on doing any hunts or just playing? Doing, I don't know what you plan on doing in the Crown Tundra. So much to do. I play it with a level 100 shiny Mew. And not on the Dynamax Adventure raids, unfortunately. You can only use rental Pokemon. It's like one of the problems with it. But it's good in one way where you can start a new save file and get to the Crown Tundra really easily to farm for a lot of the legendary Pokemon again with the good odds. Because you don't really need a team to come in and do this facility. You can just use the rentals to kind of run through them. What's the encounter for Zygarde? The encounter for it. What do you mean? ricotta. If you plan to save for long hair, get the same haircut as Vigo. Vigo Man, yes. Lock it in. What have we got? We don't have anything. I'll go the leftovers just in case. Your casual Robobloxian, how are you doing? Yeah, I was just asking if I could play. Yeah, 100%, yeah. Diffusing is blue, but in Scarlet and Violet, they can't even tell if it's shiny. In the overworld, regular looks blue. Does it? Does it not like... That's annoying, because it should look the more greeny color. Mighty, welcome back, mate. Seen some RNG and finally got a shiny Latias. She is beautiful. Nice, mate. Pleased to hear you finally got it. You're getting like, you're smashing through with those RNG manips at the minute. PK Law, how do you join? Basically, there's a code in the chat. It's pinned. So when we go into the raid itself, if you put the same code in, follow kind of the steps that we're doing, then you should be able to join up with us when we hop into the next one. Professor Oak, he's getting cornrows like Beckham before his haircut. Can you imagine, mate? It'd be like the one haircut I definitely do not suit. It would look terrible. It's gonna be wild to like look in like 4 or 5 months time, like how long the hair will be. But it's hard to see the length at the minute because it's so up. But it's getting a bit, it's about down to here now ish. I pull the fringe down. It's not the longest, but we'll keep it up. Out my face. The cornrows. Be funny to do some crazy hairstyle before I do get it all cut off, but we'll see. I have to kind of be careful because I can't do anything too wild. Have you failed any full odds? That's a feeling I haven't, mate. No. Recently failed Bull Wallet and Sword because I used a status move with a choice band and it taunted, struggled and killed. Oh, that is pure pain. That is so painful, mate. I'm so sorry to hear that. No, I thankfully haven't failed as of yet, which is a good thing. There's a few times where I feel like I've been close, but luckily I've never really had that pain just yet, mate. But I hope you managed to get the Mobile back very quickly. Just got Shiny Zygarde yesterday onto Lunala. Dan, congrats, mate. That is awesome that you got it onto the Lunala. Good luck with that one. I hope that shines very quick for you. You can get the R9 haircut. Just the fringe and all shaved. Once it's full length, gel it up into a giant spike like a corn head. Kazuro blocks in. Man, it's crazy how I did the Violet Pokedex in like 2 days. That is wild. That is wild. 2 days, man, on a tear doing that. No, Jarrett, no 7-star raid event. Unfortunately, it will definitely be Sunday night before we get anything announced. Renulicus has a noticeable shiny. Turns into green to purple. Yeah, it's a really nice shiny, isn't it, Philip? I really like Renulicus. It's one of my favorite psychic types. Yeah, Jarrett, this week definitely not the best one for events in Scarlet and Violet, unfortunately. Could rock the Team Galactic haircut. Yeah, it could do that. Just get it all styled. I wonder if I could do like a Yugi Moto haircut. Have the huge spikes. It's time to duel. How hard is it to get a shiny? I think the key to it all is having patience, you know, and just persistence. Keep going. Because you'll eventually get it. It's just, you know, sometimes you get lucky where you get it really early, under odds. Not many checks. But the game always finds a way of balancing it out. So with one hunt where you get it early, another hunt, it'll take you way longer than it should. I speak to Riley quite a lot about this on stream and I kind of agree. I think Professor Oak as well, where the game just has this way of balancing things out overall. If you have a really good run from time to time, it seems to really kind of go against you for future hunts where it can take forever. And I feel like I'm getting the backlash of a lot of like really early shiny finds now with the hunts that we're doing, like the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff that we're doing, the Deoxys, this one. So it's kind of fine, but yeah. Sergio, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. I had a churro flavored Oreo. It's like a snickerdoodle, but with ice cream filling. Mate, that sounds absolutely epic. Why do you just always eat like the best sounding food? I swear you don't eat anything other than like culinary, like masterpiece food. There you go, Super Saiyan heck. Oh, dude, that would be wild. I wish I could color. How cool would it be to color it blue and like have the proper like Super Saiyan blue haircut? It's Goku. That would be wild. Stig, how you doing, mate? Caught me a shiny Growlithe in Pokemon Go. Nice. Let it go while waiting on my club sandwich. That's awesome, mate. Such a nice shiny as well. Congrats on that one. You're gonna watch the new Dragon Ball show? Yes, 100%, Nathan. Yeah, I can't wait for it. It's been such a long time since we had Super, so any sort of new series is gonna be very much appreciated, mate. I can't wait to watch it. How's the Deoxys hunt earlier? Oh no, it finished with no shiny, so we'll be continuing it into next week. But it was a fun stream earlier. It was definitely fun. It was a lot of good fun to do, but just no shiny. So next week will be the week when we hopefully get it. Mighty, I thought that the RNG and player blinker was so hard because I suck at math and I couldn't see the numbers in the trackers very well. At the last problem, I forgot about my glasses. Oh mate, the blink method is a fun one to do though, isn't it? Have you been finding it? I say that like you've been ripping through the RNG manip, so you seem to be doing really well with it. Carter, I found a shiny Mudkip in Pokemon Violet. Nice, mate. Such a nice shiny. Right, is this the Zygarde? There it is. Let's get that checkup. Sergio clearly lives in the US. Yes, clearly a Texan. They must be planning on something for Scarlet and Violet events. Hard to say. Maybe mass outbreak event for Paldea and Taurus. That'd be kind of nice to have something like that. Yeah. Glimmer and Life Sage. Cyrus, what are you going to do with the Shiny Zygarde? Keep it until Legends EA comes out. There's not really much I can do with it, to be honest. I'll probably port it into Pokemon Home. I can't bring it into Scarlet and Violet. Okay, chat. Here is the moment of truth. Have we got the Shiny Zygarde? It looks green there from here, but is it white? That's the question. Come on, please. Again. We have been deceived by Zygarde. Okay, let's go again. We'll go again. Matthew, I appreciate it, mate. Next one is the one, I feel. Number 55 will be the one. Let's take our punishment. We've still got enough. Oh, so we're still alright for a little while. Scott, what is the next margin tile going to be called? Going to say Pokemon Sand and Snow. Oh, the main tile, sorry. Read that, talking about Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, which margin? Margin Vegeta. Do you think Sand and Snow? I don't know, mate. Maybe. You might be right. It's going to be something that none of us expect it to be, isn't it? So that would be along those lines, I guess. Did anyone else get the Shiny Zygarde or a shiny from that last run that we did? I hope someone managed to get something at least. If a 7-star raid is announced, it's got to be another fire type to follow the pattern. Oh, so it could be Embo. That'd be kind of nice. Rick, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great Friday. Only Dynamax Adventure shinies are Groudon and Articuno and Pokemon Sword. They're nice ones to have though, really nice. Especially the Articuno. I do like shiny Groudon as well. It's a really nice one. Congrats on those two. I hope you get many more if you do any more Dynamax Adventure hunts. What would you do if we got a 7-star terror raid for Sid the Sloth from Ice Age? I'd be like, what is going on? Why is Sid in our games? And how do we beat Sid? There is no way. Sid has no weakness. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hopefully this is the one. Why is Zygarde hard? It's really difficult because during the battle, you know, when it goes below 50% of its health, it then gets a huge stat buff, goes into its complete form, gets a bit of HP recovery, and it spams basically 2 attacks every turn, and they're spread attacks as well. So if you don't have Wide Guard, it's extremely difficult to do the raid. Got my Groudon and Kyogre from Go Raids. Nice. That recently as well won 300. Awesome. Awesome to hear, mate. Happy to finally have those in home. Yes. And the primals. The shinies of the primals is like my favorite. They're such nice shinies. Ember was just a prediction since the order is very random. Yeah, the order is just like, it's so hard to guess now with the way they've been doing the recent ones. I'd quit Pokemon if we got that raid. Be like, yeah, I've had enough. Selling my collection. Done. Game Freak. This is the line here that we never cross, and you've just spat on it and all sorts else. Like Blaziken, then Empoleon, and then Meganium. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it would make sense for a fire type next. Come on. If it's Embo or Infernape, that would be amazing. The Dark Lord, aka the Light Lord. Really appreciate the subscribe. Thank you. And what an epic username as well. And Ali Musad, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate the support. And thanks for joining the stream tonight. Look at me, when I find Shiny Nickit, what's your opinion on these names? Sinbad. It has to be Sinbad. I love that name. I love both of them. Jean as well is great for a female, but Sinbad, I feel like that is just the most perfect name for it. Go with that for sure. Arthur, thank you so much for coming by, mate. Have a great rest of your night and a great weekend, and I'll hopefully catch you on another stream sometime soon, but if not, just take care of yourself, mate, and I appreciate you being around tonight. Rogello, Pokemon Z. 205. 205. John saying Incineroar with the Mightiest Mark would be cool. Actually, John, that would be very cool, wouldn't it? I would want to use it in, like, VG. That would be the only Incineroar I'd feel like I'd want to use. Incineroar the Mighty. No, it'd be Incineroar the Unrivaled, wouldn't it? That would be so cool in VG. Yes. When will Zygarde shine? This could be a long one. I hunted for Shiny Stack Attack and Dynamax Adventures. When over odds 200 plus encounters and gave up. No Shiny. No Shiny. You didn't get it in 200 plus encounters. Philip, that's crazy. Dab Daddies, thank you so much for the subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the stream for however long you can stick around for tonight. 200 plus, Philip, that's wild. I'm so sorry, mate. That is absolutely the worst luck. We need more likes, chat. We've got 72 so far. We normally have 100 like goal. If we can what am I even saying? If we can crush that tonight. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth. That would be amazing. So if you can, and you are enjoying the stream, and you can hit the like button, it's harder on mobile because I think it's the 3 little dots. You gotta go on there and then there's a like, but if you can, it is very much appreciated. Did you get Zekrom and Kyurem Fusion? Where from, Richie? For Kyurem, the Kyurem Black. I prefer Kyurem White if I had to pick between them two, but I've got them in Scarlet and Violet, yes, but I haven't fused. I think I fused the Kyurem White to do the Smeagol trick with, but that's about it. I'm trying to go for the Zekrom Shiny in Ultra Moon right now, and then I need the Reshiram from the other, from Ultra Sun, and then I'm going to be able to go after Kyurem as well. So I got those 3 to Shiny Hunt at the moment. Let's grab that like goal. I mean, for that alone, for that slip, it deserves a like, right? Professor Oak, I feel, yeah. Pokemon strongest Elite Four member of each generation. Okay. Is the champion allowed in this, or is it just the Elite Four members? Agatha. I feel like Agatha from, you know, yeah, Agatha from, she's easy to beat if you got the right Pokemon, but the Gengar, the Agatha from Leaf Green, Fire Red and Leaf Green is super annoying if you go in and you can't outspeed the Gengar. If you're doing a Nuzlocke and you've got level caps, Agatha's really, really annoying to deal with that Hypnosis and the Confuse Ray and the constant annoyance that those Gengars cause you. Pokemon Ninja, I'm doing okay, mate. I hope you are as well. Do I shiny hunt Groudon? Yes, dude, go for it. It's a great shiny. A-Drive shiny Solgaleo was 800 plus Dynamax adventures in total. That's crazy. That is wild. 800 plus. Well, we've got a lot of encounters to go for this Zygarde, if that's the case. Logan, how you doing, mate? And thank you so much for the sub. Did you want any of the Orlando regional? Did I watch any of the Orlando regional? I watched most of the top 8. Want 300. I haven't seen many of the other games, but yeah, it was nice to see Wolf claim another regional, so that was good to see. What about you? Did you watch much of it? Sergio, that's not true. That is not true. Jarrett, the 7-star raid Pokemon I want immediately are for Alligator, Swampert, and Infernape. I mean, any of those would, I would be so happy if we got any of them. Focus Sash, Miracle Seed. I mean, wide lens. Yeah, I guess it helps for Blizzard if we can't max, but there's not really much to choose from there. Bradley, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. Leia, I hope you're well. I hope you are as well, mate. If you were to combine the best elements from past Pokemon games, what would it be? Music, starters, legends, region, etc. It would probably be, so the Battle Factory from Emerald, I would put that in every, I could update it, but I would bring it into the new Pokemon games. Radar hunting, I'd have that in as a way to shiny hunt, because it's like one of my favorites. What other things? That's a great question, mate. The music. Pokemon Legends Arceus probably has one of my favorite soundtracks of any Pokemon game, but I don't know whether it would suit. I think it fits. It feels so right for that game because of when it's set. I just don't know if that music would feel right in a main series title. So I would probably pick the music from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, because I feel that is probably Generation 4 music is probably one of the best soundtracks, in my opinion. There's some bangers outside of that, so that would be my music. Battle Factory, Radar Hunting, and what was the last one you asked as well? Starters. Okay, I would pick Totodile, Chimchar, and a grass type B. Bulbasaur or Snivy or Trico. I like Trico, so I'd probably go Trico, Totodile, and Chimchar. They'd be my starter trio for sure. So that would be it, and the region would be, it would have to be Johto for me. There we go. How about you, mate? Ray Ruiz, how are you doing? Sparkles and Sound of Shiny from PLA. That would be epic to get something like that, wouldn't it be? What's your favorite legendary? Probably Lugia, I would say. Lugia. Groudon's up there as well. Kyogre I like. Probably Lugia. Yeah. I would go with Froggy. Nice. There's this IG artist that draws a grotesque version of Pokemon while playing the phrase "How to Save a Life" starts in the part of the song that goes, "Where did it go wrong?" Makes me crack up. I need. What is the account called, mate? I'd love to check it out. Lily, how are you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're having a great Friday. Doing Zygarde adventures right now. I haven't gotten a shiny legendary over 300 plus runs. Shiny luck fairy, 300 plus. Oh, I hope you manage to see the shiny soon. I really do. Good luck with it. I hope it's in the next few attempts when you complete them. But good luck, sending you lots of shiny luck. Sounds like a banger combo game to me. That would be my perfect. I feel like that would be good. And because it's Johto, you can go back to Kanto on it as well. So we kind of 2 regions. How many resets will you do before mailing a shiny sandwich for lunch to increase shiny odds? Next stream you see, we're like, okay, we need the sandwich sitting there. We've got a big sub already set up. Stig, probably been asked at some point in time, but do you have a dog? If so, what kind and what name? I don't have a dog, mate. No, we had a family dog when we were growing up, though. But I never had a dog, like of my own. If that makes sense. So, Sergio, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate the link being sent. I will check that out. Oh, that was quick. That was very quick. We absolutely obliterated that Zygarde. That's the quickest I think we've done it. Check 55. Let's see. Pokemon Destiny GBA downloaded. Nice. Still would love a Kingdom Hearts style Pokemon. God, that would be so good, wouldn't it? Like that art style. That would be wild. Yeah. And each world would give a different region. That'd be so. Oh, what? And you go through different portals to different regions. That would be so good. Joel, thank you so much for the good luck. And thanks for coming by the stream as well. Here we go. Could it be the shiny Zygarde? Nothing else is shiny. Come on. Please be this one. Come on. Of course, it's never gonna be. Right. We've got one more we can do tonight, chat. We'll jump in. If you'd like to join the final one of the evening, I hope it'll be a good one. My favorite Pokemon, Sam, Tyranitar is always like one of my favorites. What about you? What's your favorite? Thank you so much. I've tried taking a break from Dynamax Adventure for several months and it came back to it, but no luck. I really hope that you manage to see it shine soon. You deserve it after all those resets. That's brutal, that many resets. Garchomp. Garchomp's a great Pokemon, one of my favorites as well. Such a great Pokemon. Real question is Tyranitar or Shiny Tyranitar. I'd always go Shiny Tyranitar. I do like Shiny Tyranitar. It's got a nice shiny as well. And it's got a nice Mega. And the Mega's pretty strong as well. But, yeah. I only managed top 32 with it at UK Nats in 2014 though, so I didn't do it justice that year. Should have won my top 32 game and went to top 16, but it was not good enough. My opponent played better than me that year. Never mind. Let the last one be the shiny, Jude. I hope so. Pokemon pre-patched Pure Heart True Soul NDS ROM hacks download. Hisuian Arcanine is easily my favorite. I love Hisuian Arcanine. It's such a great. It's like the design, everything. The shiny's great. Typing's brilliant. I'm so pleased it did so well in Regulation E. It just pretty much nearly won every regional in that format. Such a good Pokemon. My favorite is Greninja, another absolute banger Pokemon. Look, great choice. I have a whole box of shinies in Pokemon Violet. Logan, nice. New hamsters. Video idea. Pokemon, but you can't catch Pokemon. Just have to get through without catching anything. Gift Pokemon count in that, so you could get your starter and any gift Pokemon I guess would count in that, but you can't catch anything. Each their own, but I do prefer Iron Thorns, Turtleneck, Sweater and everything. No, that's fair enough, mate. I'm not the biggest fan of Iron Thorns. Its design's alright, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it's just not quite the same. And its typing's terrible. I feel like if it had been dark, Should have just stayed Dark and Rock. Dan Squared, how you doing, mate? Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We're missing the raids this week, mate. Nothing being announced, but I hope you've been keeping all right, my friend. And thanks so much for hopping in and joining us. I hope life is treating you well, mate. I have Shiny Garchomp in Pokemon Violet. Shiny Garchomp's nice. It's like low-key, like very subtle shiny, but a nice one. Bill Bryant, please say hi. Bill, always say hi. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. I hope you're having a great Friday. And I really appreciate you taking the time to drop a hi yourself. Shiny Luck Fairy, honestly, I'm getting really annoyed by Psy Spam. Already gets a damage boost from Psychic Terrain. You really need to nerf the double damage. Is that from Expanding Force? Yeah, it's ridiculously strong, isn't it? I feel like it's probably going to get, like, just carry on in good form going into this one restricted format as well, you know? I mean, Shadow Rider Calyrex kind of helps mitigate that slightly, but then Indeedee doesn't really care about Shadow Rider. And Indeedee's one of those Pokemon that does get access to Shadow Ball, so it can really cause a little bit of annoyance, especially because you can set up the Trick Room with it. If you don't have a way to stop the Trick Room like early on, it becomes pretty difficult. So yeah, Psy Spam is annoying. Tracy, thank you so much for the subscribe, and if you're joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us. Danny, thank you so much. Dan, life is good. Hope the same for you. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Always glad to pop in, sending shiny luck. The vertical layout looks good. Have you streamed onto? No, I haven't, mate. No, this is like today's the first day I've tried this. I finally thought we'll take a dive and try the vertical streaming. Had a really fun day doing it though. It's been really good. So we'll probably continue it. I think I'll do a mix though between this and like the standard overlay. So. But it's been nice to finally try it. Definitely recommend, mate. I think it'd probably be quite a good one for raids, you know, if you do, because it's so simplistic. Like raid events would be quite good if you're doing like the builds and stuff like that, because I know you do them as well when the raids go live. Like you're very consistent with those, so it's probably a good one to try for them. Love the vertical streaming, big fan of it. For discoverability, great to mix in. Yeah, definitely, mate. We get the Shiny Zygarde in this, one of my favorite Pokemon. Greg, it's a great Pokemon. I really hope that we do manage to get the Shiny this time around. It's such a nice Shiny as well. It's got to be one of the best Shiny legendaries for sure. JC Players, how you doing, my friend? I've been doing Dynamax Adventures again too, going for Zekrom, but I've not had a single Shiny in 48 runs since I started again. Oh mate, that is rough. I hope you manage to get at least a bonus shiny soon, but I'd prefer you just to get the shiny Zekrom. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, mate. If you manage to, please let me know. Give us an update if you're swinging by the stream. 48 without anything is rough. I mean, we've had pretty set, like not 48, but all week we've not, when we've been doing the Zygarde, we haven't had a single bonus shiny along with it, which is crazy. Sam, what time is the next stream going to be? So it'll be Monday, probably Monday, early Monday morning, so UK time. Probably be around 11. We'll probably start Monday, and we'll be doing the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Shiny Oni Nuzlocke playthrough. We'll continue that on Monday. And we got the Mareep to get in Heart Gold, and try and get that shiny starter still in Soul Silver. We're like nearly 8,000 resets in Soul Silver without the shiny starter. It's getting pretty desperate in that game. So we'll see how we get on. What do you think about a cheese Pokemon? Well, I tell you what, New Hamster, you might seem like this is the first time I've heard this comment, but we've got Scotto in the chat as well, who recently came up with, we're talking about new Pokeball ideas, and he came up with the idea of the cheese ball as an idea. So it gives you increased catch rate against rodent Pokemon like Rattata, Raticate. So cheese Pokemon in general, I think I could get behind that as well. It would make sense for the cheese ball, because then especially for the cheese Pokemon, I feel like it would give you 100% catch rate against that Pokemon. Danny the Cursed. Soul Silver. I think Scotto's in the chat. He knows. This is why he's not been around very much. He knows that this cartridge right here is cursed. It's real as well. It looks red when you put it into the light. A genuine card, but it's cursed. We will break it though. We'll break the curse. We will get We will get the shiny on that, and then we'll never play it ever again once we trade that shiny over to Hog Gold. You hamsters appreciate that. Subscribe. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. What would the cheese Pokemon be, though? That's the question. Would it be like... Because you could start... You could kind of base it on like a Baby Bell. A Baby Bell cheese that's wrapped in wax. And then it cracks up and you got like the cheese ball inside it. And then it could evolve into like... I don't know, like a muck-looking Pokemon that's like a melted gooey mess. I don't know, there's like lots of ways we could go around this. Or like a cheese slice, like a Swiss cheese slice with lots of holes in it. Don't know. There's lots of options here. A cheese Pokemon. That could be just a future Parabots Pokemon of Milcery. Since dairy turns to cheese. Yeah, that's true. Be a mess. Cheese Pokemon and Pasta Tangela for Gen 10. It's all about that pasta. The pasta and meatballs Tangela. For that Italian region. That's what we need. Just Tangela, just made of spaghetti. Tomato sauce on its head. I'm gonna draw this, okay? We're gonna have a new the next time we get the ability to add any new emotes. We've got the Cheese Whiz waiting to go. I need to draw the Italian spaghetti Tangela regional form. Sorry friends, I'm delaying this one. Yeah. Just for that Tangela though, I really hope and pray that Italy is the next region for Gen 10. I don't know if it will be, but I kind of want it to be now, just for that Tangela. And if then it is, and we don't get the spaghetti meatballs Tangela, I'm gonna rage. We riot. Can someone speak German and translate for me something? Anyone is able to translate the German, I'm not. I would not feel confident saying I could maybe get a word or two, but would not be good. Want a shiny Venom 9, Logan. Too kind, mate. Tell you what, Logan, if you're wanting, because what we're gonna do with the Deoxys once we do get a shiny, keep an eye out on the videos that we do. Once we do get the Deoxys, we'll be doing some giveaways on the channel. So if you'd like to pick one of those up, I'd love you if you would like one in Scarlet and Violet, be my guest to pick one up. Mamma mia, a Mario NPC in Pokemon. Scott, the cheese ball actually gives Raticate a 1.5 increase in defense and speed and attack if you catch one in it. However, the ball has a very low catch rate. Oh, okay. I like that there's actually these integrate mechanics with this whole strategy, which makes it even more like it's just a ball for Raticate basically. Cool thing. They should have done this, really made it stronger in Gen 1. What other shiny Pokemon do you have? Oh, I've got so many, Greg, to go through them. There's boxes in. Oh yeah, I mean in Scarlet and Violet I've got a lot. I'd be close-ish to 11 decks. It's something that I do want to go back and finish though, in Scarlet and Violet after we've done all these like hunts in these older gen games. Before Pokemon Z comes out, the last thing I'd like to do is do the shiny live index in Scarlet and Violet and get that finished off. But I'm trying to finish off the Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon at the moment. I've got the Deoxys Hunt that I've got as well. Potentially go for the Mew in Emerald, which would be good. Sleepy Lee. I am a bit sleepy now. Jarrett, will 7-star Jotonian Typhlosion come back? Potentially at some point, maybe. Boxes, Greg, yeah. Pokemon boxes, you get like 30 Pokemon per box. And then I've got lots in Pokemon Home. It's too many just to list off though. I'd have to go through them all. Could do that one stream. It'd be very boring though, I think. Gen 10 Italy, Colosseum, add the spot for Pokemon League. That would be wild, wouldn't it? Like, yeah, Pokemon League. That would be cool, the Colosseum with the final battle. Terrence, I'll give you $1,000 if you give what? You get a shiny in the next 20 minutes. Nah, dude. If we get a shiny, that will be enough, mate. In the next 20 minutes. I appreciate it, mate. That's very kind, but no, you keep your money, my friend. Shiny will be a reward enough, but yes, very kind of you. Spend that on something that's more worthwhile for yourself. Drank a Sinistcha and didn't notice. What can become the melted cheese Pokemon? Oh, yeah, the Italian regional form. What would it even be called? Region, it would just be like, hey, whatever the region's called. No, Danny. Definitely not. I did not take. I've still put that off. My Pokemon home is in such a bad state still. It's like, yeah, I will try and sort it out before ZA comes out. But that's a long way off, so I feel like I've got a long time. Is the reason you quit home when you don't get the shiny? Huh? Is the reason you quit to home when you don't get the shiny? Yeah. So basically it just resets at that point, so we can keep this exact same route, so we can have the same Pokemon every time that we run through it. It just makes it easier, because with this selection of Pokemon, it's very easy to run through the Zygarde. Like, it's like 3 turns basically guaranteed that we should beat the Zygarde. So just with this, it's worth taking the penalty, because normally it's like really, like, you know, it's a coin flip every time you go in to do the Zygarde, whether or not you'll beat it with a random selection of Pokemon. If you don't get a wide guarder, it's nearly impossible to do. If you had to create another type, what would it be? Light. I would create light or sound. I think sound would be a good one, because there's lots of sound-based moves. So sound-based Pokemon type would be kind of cool to see. Here's one: a shiny Venomoth, shiny Girafarig, shiny Jumpluff. Thank you for the offer, login. Lechonk has subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, Lechonk. the best Pokemon. Cheese needs to be the new type. Cheese type. Cheese, can you imagine if they did that? I grant you shiny luck. Greg, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. The cheese Pokemon that's similar to Milcery Alcremie. The different items to evolve it. A little different cheese items to evolve it. A mozzarella Pokemon. Smart Zygarde really is that tough. Yeah, it's brutal. Right. Beast Ball it. Last one of the evening. Can we get it, chat? 57 checks. Just a food type Pokemon, yeah. What about a space type? Yeah, a space type Pokemon would be cool. Space type. Be wild, wouldn't it? I think light, sound would be cool. Wind is another one. I think you could have a wind type, because there's like wind type moves, isn't there? Pray to Arceus, can we get the shiny Zygarde, please? Even a bonus shiny at this stage would be nice. Let's go into this other screen. Right, a Selgor, Hitmonchan, Gurdo, and no, it's not. It's green, and it's not what we want to see. But never mind. We tried. We've gotten through a lot of encounters, and I tell you what, tonight's stream has been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming by tonight, keeping me company, joining in the raids, having some great chat, and sharing a brilliant Friday evening together. So thank you so much. So that concludes tonight's stream, but I will say thank you once again. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. Have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday, like I say, early Monday UK time, with the Soul Silver Hot Gold hunt for those starters and that shiny on your Nuzlocke run. So if you're around then to join, that would be great to see you there. If not, we'll be back later in the week with these other streams as well. But yeah, thank you so much, friends. Take care of yourselves. Have a great weekend, and whatever you're up to, take care of yourselves and have fun, and I will see you all next week. So until then, take care, friends. Bye bye.